Basketball has been a big part of my life since I was in about 4th grade when my cousin introduced it to me. Everything I did was about basketball. I played on multiple AAU teams, I did extra workouts, I played basketball just about every day. It was my junior year in high school when things started to change. I got my first car, so I had to get a job in order to help pay for gas and things like that. Working at Kroger, it taught me responsibility off the court, but soon I began to realize I lost focus on basketball. I didn't have enough time to work out like I wanted to and, work at Kroger. I remember my senior year at my basketball banquet. My coach pulled me aside and told me he can get me into a small college, but I really wasn't interested anymore. If I wanted to play, I wanted to play for somewhere big. When I came to UK my freshman year, I didn't really think about basketball anymore. I was focusing on my education, and I really wanted to hang up my shoes. I went to the JC a lot, and every time I couldn't resist going on the courts. I had to go play basketball. I was one of very few girls that played, but playing with the guys really helped me improve. A lot of times when I played in the gym, some of the guys would come up to me and tell me to try out for the UK girls team. But all throughout high school, I lacked confidence. I didn't believe in myself. After hearing this a lot of times and playing with them a lot, I grew more confidence and started to believe in myself. So I told myself, yeah, I can do it. I might as well try. I kept hearing rumors that the girls team were hosting tryouts. I got excited and I immediately started working out. I got up early every day before I went to work and ran the track at a park called Hayes Kennedy Park in Louisville. I at least tried to run a mile or two, and then my mom would come down to the park with me and help me shoot around and rebound for me to work on my shot. When I came back to UK for this semester, I heard that the rumor was true and they were having tryouts, but I didn't figure this out until the Monday before. Wednesday came and I had all my papers, I had butterflies in my stomach, but I was ready to try out. I got to the basketball office and they told me I needed a sickle cell test, and I wasn't aware of that. The sickle cell test takes about 24 hours. I mainly went to get a sickle cell test, but the results weren't going to be back in time. I talked to the assistant coach and she told me I couldn't try out without a sickle cell test. She explained to me that Friday they might have follow-up tryouts, so I kind of got excited about that because I still had a chance. It was Thursday or Friday morning. I had got a call from the assistant coach and she explained to me that they weren't going to have tryouts. I was very sad. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to play basketball anymore. I didn't even want to go to the girls' games. I went to one of them, but it didn't feel the same. It felt like I needed to be out on the court with them. But I didn't give up so soon. I kept going back to the basketball office to see if there was anything I could do to get on the team. After a lot of no's and there's nothing you can do, I didn't necessarily give up. I just kept playing at the JC. One day, a girl came up to me in the JC and asked me if I knew about the club team. She told me that UK has a women's club team, and they travel, practice, and play in tournaments just like any other team. They already started their season, but there still might be a way that I can try out and get on the team. She gave the president of their team my information, and she contacted me, and I tried out, and I made it. I was so excited to be playing organized basketball again. We had practice twice a week, and everybody was showing up. But after a while, people started to lose interest, and we ended up having only 5 people at practice. And it hurt me to see people were losing dedication because I was so dedicated to playing basketball. I kept thinking to myself that this was pointless. I tried talking to the girls, but no one seemed to be interested and dedicated like me and the 5 girls that were showing up to practice. I told myself this wasn't worth it, and this is not organized basketball anymore. I needed something else. I needed something more. I went to the gas station and saw my friend that was working there, and he suggested that I try to contact the coach for Midway and play for them. Again, I didn't think I could do it, but one night I realized how much I missed basketball and how much I missed playing. So I looked up Midway and I contacted the coach. He responded immediately the day after and said I can come in and have a tour of the school and we can talk about basketball. I thought since I didn't play technically any collegiate sports for an actual collegiate team that I had all 4 years of playing time left. But he explained to me I only had 2 years left. So this made me question about what I should do. This was such a hard decision for me because I only have 1 year left at UK, so I didn't know if I should go play 2 years at Midway or finish at UK and then play 1 year at Midway. I knew I still wasn't in the best shape I needed to be in order to play for a collegiate team, so I laced up and started grinding.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some locked up shit in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view.
Throughout the training process, it wasn't easy at all. I kept getting frustrated and mad, especially when I wasn't perfect. I even thought about giving up. I thought about just hanging up my shoes and being completely done with basketball and just finishing my education. But I knew that wasn't me. I love basketball, and I knew I couldn't give up just yet. And I had an opportunity to play for a collegiate team, so why not take it? I had a lot of support from my family and friends. They gave me words of encouragement and helped me train and work out so I could be the best I could be. Throughout my basketball career, I've learned a lot and I've grown as a person. But the most important thing that I've learned is never give up, because you can do it.